Happy Canada Day from the Kraken! Today, Canada announced retaliatory tariffs against the United States. And you know what that means? Trade war! Trade war! Trade war! Trade war! Trade war! Trade war!
Cool guys don't look at explosions. The flames are hot, but
So yes, it's official. There's a trade war going on between the United States and Canada. Fantastic. There's no reason to worry. We know that trade wars are good and easy to win, but that brings up a question. How exactly do you win a trade war? Winning a trade war has absolutely nothing to do with your military strength. At no point is anybody being threatened by force. Furthermore, the size of your economy isn't actually that useful in a trade war either. Like, it means something, but that's not what actually causes you to win one. The way you win a trade war is by racking up pressure on the other side's population to replace their leaders. Pressure's going to keep building and building and building in that country until they pull a release valve, and either their leaders cave and change their policies, or the people cave and change their leaders. What this means is that actual damage done to another country's economy is irrelevant. It's all about how much their people can take and when they're actually able to make a change in leadership. Let's take a look at America's trade war opponents and when their people would be able to pull one of these release valves. As far as Canada is concerned, our leader Justin Trudeau is receiving more and more support every day Donald Trump is in office. And Justin Trudeau recently received a 100% vote of confidence in the House of Commons, saying that they support his trade policies, which a year ago would have been crazy for Parliament to come out 100% of them say, we agree with Justin. That's nuts. That's a degree of unity you don't see in my country, except when we're facing a foreign threat. I say America, I really mean your president. I have no problem with your people, which is sort of a crazy thing to say, because that's how we talk about Iran. Canada's not having another election for... I probably should have researched this. Canada's not having another election for...
1.5
years. America is doing battle with another one of its largest trading partners, Mexico. Mexico just had its largest election ever today, meaning that whoever's leading Mexico by tomorrow morning will be popular. He will enjoy the majority of the support in the country because they just picked him. Also, Mexican presidents run for 5-year terms, and they do not have re-elections. So it's very unlikely that he's actually going to knuckle under to pressure from the United States out of fear of keeping his job. Speaking of leaders who don't need to worry about keeping their jobs, America is launching a trade war against China, which again is somewhat concerning because the people of China can't pull a release valve because they don't vote for their president, and President Xi is now set up to be president for life. While Trump might be able to make some headway against European leaders, remember, we just covered the 3 largest trading partners of America, all of which have long-time pressure valves and high tolerance for the pressure that's going to be put on them by the United States. Meanwhile, Donald Trump's first release valve is November of this year. And then the American people can just replace him in 2020. This might not worry him if he enjoyed widespread support, but on Saturday, just on Saturday, and not even on this issue, thousands of his people were in the streets. He's not a popular president. He has less than half of the country supporting him, and there's no reason to think that they're going to batten down the hatches and economically bleed for America to win trade wars against all of their allies in China. I just want to be clear about something. America is not going to get crushed in this trade war. Donald Trump is going to be swept from power as a result of it. So, I hope you enjoyed that. The weather in Canada is gorgeous right now, which means I'm getting absolutely murdered by my allergies. But hopefully that didn't come across. You have a good day.